my best to block the wind, but we're in the middle of Galveston Bay now. Left out at about 5:45 this morning out of Seabrook Marina, and we are headed to Beaumont. I just turned into the Houston Ship Channel. Had a good little run. Stayed on course for the most part. Had the tack coming out of the channel, but we made it work. Plenty of water, plenty of wind. Blowing about 20. Cruising right along. Loaded up on supplies. I want to make sure I make the trip. Probably won't need that generator, but we got it if we do. We got that thing going. She's just humming along. Solar panel on top. Extra fuel. We're good to go. Hopefully the wind changes around more towards the north, because right now, as it looks, I'm not going to be able to sail east in the ICW. But that's what the motor's for, I guess. We'll keep you updated. Here we go. Well, we're in the ICW eastbound, about the mile 345. Had a little fuel leak turning in, but we got it knocked out. The connector on the outboard wasn't all the way in. Drop the anchor for a minute. Unfortunately, the wind is coming dead off the nose, so we can't sail. That's why you hear the motor in the background. That's back there chugging away. Just made a burger on the grill. Cruising, charging everything up, the iPad on the charger there, little GPS going, and just about 60, 52, 53. It's nice outside, it's nice and cool. Switch the wind was blowing in a different direction, but hey, I know the wind's blowing, but blowing out the wrong direction. Coming right there, well, over there. It needs to be coming from like over there, but we're definitely making headway. I'm gonna come get the jib ready. We got a 20-degree turn up here in about a mile. I'm gonna try to pop this sail up. Give us a little wind power now that the wind's picking up. Kind of got it laid out on the deck over here. There we go. Put this anchor up real quick. I had to stop and fix an anchor issue. That'll be fine right there, I think. Wind vane. I feel like a hobo with all this stuff on the deck. I'm turning towards the shallows, so I'm going to go adjust my rudder now. She's not flopping, so that brought our speed up by half a mile an hour. I'll take it. Now we got the jib up. Now we're motor sailing, making 5.5 knots. Probably doing about 6.5, 7 miles an hour. She's doing good. We'll keep doing this until the wind changes direction again. I got my slicker suit over there, ready to go. Always want coffee at the most inopportune times, like now. We'll make some later. You know, it's one of those things where you don't know until you know. I'm almost thinking about putting a reef in. Heeled over pretty good. Kind of going back and forth. We'll see how we come across when we go around Stingray there. Probably gonna end up putting a reef in. The wind's shifty. Keep one bank to another with these gusts. But, full sail on the main. Got a little jib up. Still motor sailing. I knocked the motor back a couple RPMs just to save some fuel. We're still making 5.8 knots. Supposed to start raining in about an hour. Just wanted to be ready. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to reef until we're across this cut right here. It's windy, windy. Oh yeah. Now going across, roll over. Plateaus. Still blowing pretty good. About 20, 25. Still got the reef in the main. Unfortunately, after rollover, we turn a little more northbound, so I'm gonna have to drop the main and the jib and just motor. Womp womp. We've got 11 more hours to go. If I don't stop tonight, which I probably will, because I'd be tired. I got a couple of anchorages picked out. I'm just fixing to see if I can make it to the one I want to make it to before it gets too terribly late. If that's the case, it's going to be too late. I'm going to have to stop at High Island, which is 2 more hours away. It'll be an early night. Wind's supposed to die down and kind of shift out of the southwest. But it's only going to be blowing like 5, maybe. So I don't know how much is going to help. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how much is going to help. But they've got some really good wind coming in at like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be blowing out of south, southwest, which is perfect. Be off my starboard quarter. And I don't know if I want to wake up and sail it. I might. It's supposed to last for like 3 hours. It'll be blowing like 15, 20. It'll be a broad reach off the starboard. Perfect. Just chugging right along, coming across the rollover. Don't mind that plywood. I gotta take that thing off. Bane of my existence. I ran out of time yesterday, so I might do it tonight because the mosquitoes are gonna be bad. I've got a screen put over the front hatch. I need to put one over this hatch so I can at least open it. I was gonna put it in there with the door for now until I get home and get some mahogany or maybe some really nice birch. So, oh well, keep going along. Well, it's sprinkling now. Got my slicker on. Took the jib down. Got just the main up. It's still under a reef, but I'll be bearing off in a minute. I think I figured out where I'm gonna anchor. Oop. I'll be turning to the right up there. Just put the wind more on our side. I'm gonna anchor at the 306 pumping station. They got a little cut right there. Right there. That's real good to get up in. Nice water. Parked there for the night. I should be there around 8 o'clock, judging by my current speed. A little over 4. We're cruising right along. I didn't expect it to make this far at all. The fact that we had the perfect wind conditions in the bay, and I made like 6-7 miles an hour the whole way down. Came out real nice. We'll foul up there at the Anchorage, no big deal though. Coming across East Bay now, and then we'll be veering off to the starboard. I don't know, about 15 degrees, 10 degrees, just enough to give this mainsail some more wind. This 4 mile an hour, 5 mile an hour is killing me. But we're doing good, we're making it. I put the rest of that 5 gallons of gas in that can in there. It's over halfway full now. It didn't quite take it all this morning, so. Little shot of East Bay. Ain't much. The very far east side of Galveston Bay, down at the very southeast end. Just the main up. Up here about midship. Oh, windy winded. I need to name them. I don't know what to name them. Probably Tasmanian Devil. Alrighty, we made a course adjustment. And sorry, I'm adjusting the tiller. That's been my friend right there. We just turned at it's on the other side of East Bay. I don't remember the exact mile right now, even though I should know my line of work. 325, 324. mile marker on the ICW. The wind's coming off the beam. I put the main up. There she is, the full thing. Even took the reef out. I was only making like 3.5 miles an hour, which is gonna put me into my anchorage at like 10 o'clock. And I don't want to go to the anchorage, 10 o'clock. I mean, I could, but it'd be rough. Considering I've been up since 4:30 this morning. Making good miles though. Coming up on High Island. Going through the High Island Wiggles right now, so we'll see how effective my main is once I turn to make the bridge. Probably won't be very effective, but I could drop it. The main's easy. I've got jack stays, so, or lazy jacks, whatever you want to call them. We're chugging along. Yeah, I'm making 3.6 knots, so was at 4.4, 4.2 miles an hour. Oh, Mercury's doing good back there. So the thing don't fall off. So I can start it, and to help pull it up, there's a little latchy latch. It's sprinkling, but I took my rain thing off because I put the rest of the bimini up. I had it folded back. I had half of it folded back so I could see the main. Bring you up here to the front. It's quieter up here. All the way up on the bow. I don't want to go too far away from the stick. We're doing good though. It has been back and forth all day between slicker suit and no slicker suit. Good wind, bad wind. Man, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. 15:30. 4.5 hours. 16.5 miles, 16 miles. I'm at the 20. I'm going to the 6. That's what, 15 miles? Yeah, 4 hours. Still looking there at about 8, even though I'm running slower than I want to go. I'm making 4.3, 4.4. Had a slow spell, was only making 3, 3.5. Wind's supposed to shift, but it hasn't shifted yet. It just rains. Do have the main up. And surprisingly enough, I've only met like 3 or 4 toads the entire day. Well, I met a couple in the bay. That don't count though. I wasn't even in the channel. Then I've met 3 or 4 in the ICW, which is, I don't know, when I run the ICW on the towboats, man, I meet people left and right. So, I don't know. Slow day today, probably because of the weather. Bunch of people not running. Oh well, I'm gonna make this bend at 319. Enjoying this rainy weather. At least it's not hot. I don't know the name of the oil field, but there's a bunch of oil pumps around here. They got a new one going up right there. Let's see if I can point to it right there. They're all over the place in High Island. I don't know if I can zoom in on that one's pumping still. Up and down, up and down. So I was getting like 10 to 15 miles an hour wind coming through the wiggles. I made the big bend. Supposed to be off broadside, and then the wind died. Now it's starting to come back. It's so crazy how off and on it is. Hardly ever see it like this. 20, 25 to 5. 20, 25 to 5. It's crazy. Coming up on High Island Bridge. Just over the bend there. 2 miles. Well, we cleared High Island Bridge. Came around to 317, 315. And now we're on the Forever Straightaway. It's literally like 12 miles of straight. Somewhere off in the distance though, I'll be stopping in Anchorage. Now I'm just enjoying the scenery. Look at the cows. All the cows. Both sides. That's land, that's not a rope. Just as luck would have it, we arrived to our anchorage in about 5 minutes. And it's literally pouring rain. Gotta love Texas, huh? Good morning. I didn't even bother to record yesterday when I got to the Anchorage because all hell broke loose. A very severe lightning thunderstorm came through. It scared me quite a bit. But we got anchored. It's a little shallower than I wanted it to be. But it worked. We're here. Still waiting on this fog to lift. So I'm making some coffee. We're gonna get that knocked out because I need some caffeine.